The Harley Quin Fartacular came out, my friends, and this is embarrassing for DC Comics. We've seen nothing but Nightwing come out last year. They really think this is funny. They think it's cute. They think it's like sexy, I guess, for their weird, creepy fetishes that all these people have. And what they say about this stuff is really telling when you get into it. It's worse than you even thought. This book when it came out. And we're going to delve into this here. It's very difficult for me to get through this without getting just absolutely mad with the state of what they've done to DC Comics. But we're going to try, my friends. So please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here as we talk about all things comics here. And I appreciate you for being here. I'm writing some wonderful comics, and I write classic, fun adventures. I just actually turned in a treatment for a vigilante hero character to a film studio that was requested of me. And I can't talk more about it. I hope they like it. That's all I can say. And so I'm doing stuff that you are really going to enjoy. We're doing the best work ever of my career here. We've been doing this since 2018, coming out with comics regularly, books regularly. Looks like it's very possible movies might happen. Just pray for my success there. And I'd love for you to get on my newsletter, guys, because we've got wonderful stuff coming. And if you want a real difference to Marvel and DC, if you want good comics again, this is the spot to be. You get 3 free books just for signing up, and you get to stay in touch with me, which is important because you never know. The YouTube algorithm doesn't show things to everybody. It's a very frustrating system these days, but this way we stay in touch. If anything ever happens here, of course, we can do our commentary via, direct methods and the like, and I appreciate you for being there. So check this out. It's in the description below. Please sign up. I've also got a bookstore, an online bookstore called NDM Express. If you just if you click on the newsletter or go on the bookstore, I've got all my books there. And this is something, again, a lot of these guys tried to lean on collector stuff like in our movement and the things like that, trying to make a big thing. I want readers to read the stories. That's what's important to me. So the best part to start, the best 2 spots to start are probably Deus Vult or Overmind if you want to check out my work. I've got them available on digital if you're European or somewhere else. I know it's expensive to ship, so I've got all my comic books on digital as well. I hope you check it out, my friends, and thanks for supporting the channel and supporting the real difference against this, because I'd love to be coming out with monthly books, and it's just a matter of just building the audience. And I know this, and we need I'd say 3x more, and we are at a point where we can just do this and compete, and I'm very excited. Right now, I'm like quarterly. I'm pretty close, but this is what we're fighting against, and this is why we came together to start. And so this is what DC Comics always does. They've got a bunch of weird, creepy, mentally ill fetish activists writing their stuff, drawing their stuff. They don't care about comic books. They're maintaining the brands for the movies, and so like it's really the fox running wild in the henhouse is what's been going on for a decade, and this is just the ultimate culmination of this with this Fartacular. Wow, look at the beans. I'm so funny. It's not, and here it is, highly controversial, and this is just them Screen Rant's shilling for it, right? No, fart-centric isn't a typo. This new issue focuses on Gotham City siren passing gas. Oh, yeah. With more than just a few characters taking a whiff. And the most disgusting part is Harley's new costume. Oh, wow. So fans are snapping up this issue. They're not. This is not selling. I can tell you that right now. This is the shill media, right? Every single time. And this is it. I got the toots, the bubbles, the Brussels sprout blues, and and of course he's melting. Now they love doing these type of scenes in comics because the artist can just copy and paste, and it's lazy on this front here. And look at this. Like, who is this for? Like, the art's ugly. Everything's terrible about it. Here's some more. Oh my gosh. Here's a little fart costume, I guess, that they're talking about on this. This is fetish work. It really is, because the person in charge of this, who wrote this, is just disgusting, and really is. And I don't know what they're trying to do. They're destroying their brand. He wears Plastic Man as her new costume, so she's farting on him and through him. And this is, girl, my ass is already fire. What the hell are they doing? I mean, why? How could you be an editor of DC Comics and be like, I want to do this to my character. I'm going to do this to Plastic Man right here. I mean, it's humiliating. It humiliates all the hard work. It's of all the people from the Golden and Silver Age who created these characters. It's really, really sick what they're doing here. And that's what it is. They want to destroy this stuff because they can't create themselves. They can't come up with cool characters or compelling storylines. They know they're never going to be known for that, and so all they can do is just like shit on or fart on the what came before. That is the entire intention here. That is what SJW culture is. It's about a destruction of culture. It's like Tolkien said about orcs, right? Orcs were just destroyed elves and humans, right? The evil cannot create, it can only corrupt. And that's exactly what's going on here. Sick stuff. So this is where it is. And of course, the suit begins to inflate. So what happened on this? If you get into, I pulled up, there's a interview with the lady who wrote this at some point who just like bragged about it. And let's see, Harley Quinn. Yes, here, okay, different interview, also on Screen Rant, right? She looks like a stripper. Does she need a redesign, right? And this is what she said. Like, I mean, she put this in here in the book to, like, ask for the redesign of the character. They don't like the character. They don't like the way it looks. Harley Quinn was meant to be cutesy and fun and pretty, and you know, it's like, I mean, that's what the characters often are in these sorts of things. But ridiculous that they want to change everything. And they always want to change everything. And look at how good this looks. Like, if you had Harley Quinn like this, guess what? Everybody be reading it. Pretty obvious, right? And that's like this. Even the Suicide Squad looks good. Margot Robbie looks good. I'm not going to lie about that. This looks good. Yeah, looks good. Looks really good. That's a classic femme fatale kind of look right there. So what's her revealing outfits? I mean, this is the interesting part. They want to fetishize farting and creepy stuff like that, but they don't want the male gaze. They don't want it to look pretty, right? Because when you do that, like, I mean, this is their entire deal. They want to turn away a male audience, and it's from comics, which doesn't make any sense because it's a visual medium. This is going to be a male audience always. And so they want to destroy everything that makes Harley Quinn even reasonable on that level. And it's really sad. And this is it. She looks like a stripper. Ugh. All these comic book characters look terrible. They hate Power Girl too. All right, this is not just Harley Quinn. I mean, they've been trying to redesign Power Girl for a long, long time for obvious reasons. They hate this. I mean, they're so mad that like this character has gotten traction over the last 20, 30 years, and they've done everything they can to try to change it, to try to remove her, to try to end this. Everything they do that looks good, they want gone. Everything that looks pretty, they want gone because they don't like beauty. They don't like characters that actually evoke anything like that. They want the fartacular. They want Harley Quinn wearing Plastic Man as a costume and turning herself into just an ugly, ugly thing. And it's as bad as we feared. Yes, but they try to make it out as if it's a good thing at the same time. And, of course, this is Poison Ivy's house. They've turned her into a lesbian during this whole point, too. They've turned Poison Ivy into a lesbian. Remember, Poison Ivy always loved Batman. Harley Quinn always loved the Joker. That was the hallmarks, the most important parts of their character. They've destroyed it intentionally because they don't want that. They don't need no man. They're strong female leads. And that's everything that they're trying to push here. It's really, really sad to watch. And it just makes me sick. And this art is horrible. I mean, it looks like a Rick and Morty cartoon on every level. And it's just ridiculous. Like, why would you ever publish this? Now, this Starer woman does this stuff every single time. Everything she writes is weird LGBTQ fetish fiction. This is her, like, weird getting her rocks off on this stuff, and it's disgusting. It really is. That's all it is, and that's what we're going to call it because we tell the truth about comics here. So check things out, guys. Thank you for being here. Ugh, this is so bad. But there is an alternative. We have good comics here, guys. And this is what DC Comics should be doing, but they can't. And so I'd love for you to check it out on my web store. There's some great comic books here I'd love for you to read. Please get on the newsletter. This is the most important place to be because I'm going to be coming out with new books. Every single new book's better than the last. And that's exactly what you should strive to do if you're an actual company who cares about comics. But these people don't. But we are the difference. We're the ones who are going to replace them, and we're just building. Like I said, I got a call to write a film treatment this morning. I mean, this is building. This is the place to be, and I'm glad you're here because we're going to make a difference this year in the culture, and I appreciate you for being here. We'll be back soon.